Llegó Sonic Track, yeah.
Draco did it again. Draco did it again. Draco did it again. Draco did it again. Draco did it again.
Tell me never change, it's your boy. Pat Coltrane is your boy. Everything the same is your boy. Pat Coltrane is your boy. It's 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 your boy. Tell me never change, it's your boy. Pat Coltrane is your boy. Everything the same is your boy. Pat Coltrane is your boy. It's 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 your boy.
YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, it's your boy Pat Coltrane. What's up with you, baby Bubba? I said, baby Bubba, what's up with you? Good evening. Good evening, folks. It's your boy. I'm back. Y'all thought I was gone? I ain't going yet. You ain't getting off that easy. You ain't getting off that easy. I promise you that. I ain't gone yet. Your boy made it back for another train stop. You hear me? We back again. We back again. Y'all get that like button one time for your boy. I don't think it's gonna be too long of a show. You know what I'm saying? News kind of, Panther news kind of like, you know what I'm saying? A little bit, but we got some stuff to talk about. You know what I mean? And we gonna talk about it tonight. You hear me? So, y'all see the subject. Southern Mafia member wannabes. You're not gonna like this show. Let me go ahead and tell you right now. Hit the like button, but you ain't gonna like this show. I promise you. I promise you. Okay. But let's get into it, man. Let's get these shout outs in, and then y'all know how we do. You know what I'm saying? We got some news. We got some news to talk about. You know what I mean? That's what we gonna do tonight. King Greason, what's going on with you? Omar Tillman, what's up? CJ, Mr. Super Cam, 1991. The King, EL was 1829. What's up with you? James Cameron, The Real Zero Chill. Brad Holt, Trill One. Rashawn Jordan, what's going on with you, dog? Underground West, Jack 2 times, what's going on with you, man? Leon Murray, I see you, big dog. Hold on for a second. Hold on for a second. Is that my man Jet? Hold on, let me see. Hold on. My girl Elizabeth Lassiter. I appreciate that cash app. You hear me? I appreciate that cash app. Somebody else gave me before I get the government out. I hate to get a government out. I think that my man's Jack. I think I could be wrong. But I appreciate that cash app. Jaden, that's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say Jaden. I ain't gonna get your full government. Yo Nails, what's going on with you? Brad Hope. Who else we got? Elizabeth Lassiter again, you know. Ms. Rain, what's going on with you? Chase Dixon. Got a moderator in here and my brother. Eddie, what's going on with you, big dog? Let's see. My man C, Joe Clarity. What's up with you? Grandizer 12, Nikki, and what's going on with you? Aaron Patton, what up? Jay Anderson, you can handle the truth. Kirsten Johnson. Let's see. Leon Norman. I feel like I'm saying names twice now. Alan Kitchens, what's going on? My man's Tree Fitty in the building. JD54, what's going on with your big dog? You see that nephew Tism? Man, we're gonna get into all that. Candyman 74559, James E, what's up with you? More Worship, what's going on? Icy P, what's going on with you? T725, what's going on with you? Look here, man. Look here. Let me get this. Let me fix this real quick. Boom. I gotta make sure I give these people they shout outs, man. I got to. Let's get into there's some funny news to me. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about the funny stuff first before I get into the serious stuff and then somehow make it funny. I don't know how I do it. It's a gift. The Washington Redskins, a.k.a. the Washington football team, finally picked a name. And everybody kind of upset with the name because it's like, man, y'all took all that time in. Y'all was hiding that raggedy behind name. So the Washington team, they are now called the Commanders. I'm going to be honest, it ain't that bad, man. You know what I'm saying? I think it's going to grow on people. That's why I said, like when they started calling themselves the Washington football team, it was something new. So usually when it's something new, it take a while for people to catch on. You know what I'm saying? It take a while for like the masses to catch on. And so now people start liking them. They start liking the football team. It started making sense to them. But when they came out with the Commanders, people was like, nah, man, we might as well keep the football team name. Yo. Hey, ICP called them the Commodores. Man, it's a wrap. It is a wrap. That's the first time I heard that one. That is the first time I heard that one. The Commodores. Man. I'm calling them that, man. But the Washington is Washington Commanders. And I guess it take time. It's going to take time. You know what I'm saying? It's going to take time for people to catch on. But it is kind of like weird, man. The logo kind of weird looking. It's like, it don't feel right, man. But they could have did better than that, man. That's the best y'all could come up with. Man. Y'all making all this money. Y'all went all this money. And y'all probably signed some consultants to come up with a name. Like, let's do the Commanders. Phil, my man, Yo Nails, I appreciate that cash app, man. And it feels good to be back, man. You hear me? It feels good to be back. For real. Andrew Park, Rockhead 81. That was funny though, man. The Commodores. That's funny to me. That's what I'm be calling. So yeah, shout out to the Washington team, man. Yeah, you can't find nothing racist about that, I guess. You know what I'm saying? I guess. You know what I mean? So you really got to be able to sell that name. You know what I mean? You got to be able to sell that name. That team they gonna have to become the Commanders. You know what I'm saying? Sound like an arena football team league. You know what I mean? A arena football team. You know, the Commanders. Man, good luck. Good luck. In other news, y'all, let me tell y'all something, man. Let me go ahead and say this, cause it ain't even funny no more. It ain't even funny no more. Shout out to the Buffalo Panthers. Do Brandon Bean know you can pick people from other teams? Do he know that? Does Brandon Bean, somebody give Brandon Bean a memo, man? Somebody give Brandon Bean the memo. It's other places you can get people from. It ain't, I mean, look, I love this team too. You know what I'm saying? I love this team too. But, man, you want everybody, man? Everybody that come here, you might as well come on back. You might as well come on back. What is you trying to prove? What in the world are you trying to prove, Brandon? If y'all have not heard, Joe Brady, a quarterback coach over there now. Not to mention, we already know Ken Dorsey over there. Why? Why y'all doing this? I'm gonna say this because I did have a Buffalo Bills fans hit me up and ask me about the Joe Brady hiring, and I said this: Joe Brady gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? I think Joe Brady over here, he was giving too much too soon. He was not ready. He was not ready. Whatever he did in LSU, and I don't know what they saw in him, but as soon as he got over here, you could see the potential. You could see he could kind of handle himself in the NFL, but he wasn't ready to be no offensive coordinator, let alone a head coach. They want this dude to be a head coach. We're going to get into that a little bit later, too. They wanted Polar Joe Brady to be a head coach. You hear me? Even Teddy Bridgewater's like, look, Joe Brady a good guy, but he got a lot to learn, man. Everybody saw that. He just wasn't ready. So I like what the Bills doing. The Bills doing what we should have did with him. Bring him in as a quarterback coach or something. This dude was not ready to run no entire offense. He wasn't ready. And Polar Joe, he became the daggone scapegoat. So I think he in a good situation right now behind Ken Dorsey. That makes sense. That's one thing the Bills doing. They taking what we had and making it make sense. Like, oh, y'all know what to do with that. We'll show you we'll show you how to use them. Y'all know what to do because they good. Y'all just don't know how to use them. Can you show us real quick? I say, can you show us real quick? So I think he gonna do pretty well over there. You know what I'm saying? I'll be honest. I think he's going to do well. He got a lot to learn, but the NFL, they wanted that boy. They wanted him to be Sean McVay. They wanted him to be Sean McVay for real. But he ain't ready, man. You know what I'm saying? He ain't ready. Oh, man, dog, we ain't been talking for a long time. We ain't talking about none of the playoff game. We ain't talking about the overtime. Nothing. Trap, what's up with you? Got another moderator up in here. My man's Moni 2K. What's going on with you? Y'all hit them like button. Them is free. Them is free. I know my man's Jack, my girl Elizabeth, and Yo Nails done hit me up with a cash app, but y'all ain't got to pay. Just hit the like button, man. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that. Let's see. Chappelle L843. What's going on with you, man? Too busy. What's going on with you? So, yeah, that's pretty much, you know, some of the the news I kind of want to get out the way, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Washington Commanders, the Washington Commodores, a.k.a. the Washington G.I. Joes. What? The Commanders, man. Like, come on. Why you even do this, bro? It's funny. It's going to grow. Like, I'm pretty sure y'all going to do something with it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can have the fans coming in there, dressed up as soldiers and stuff, putting on the little eye stuff. You know what I mean? The Commanders. Come on, man. Come on, dog. Oh, my gosh. I'm trying to make it work. Man. And shout out to the Buffalo Bills for continue to, like, you're not even hiding it no more. You're not even hiding it no more. What is it? But you know what? I said this to the Buffalo Bills fans whenever they first started doing this. Okay, and I said this: y'all don't want to be like us. If that's your goal, we ain't got no Super Bowl rings. Okay, this should be a red flag. Okay, let me tell you something now. This should be a red flag. I like what Brandon Bean doing. He trying to prove a point. Like, hey, another man's trash is another man's treasure. One man's trash is another man's treasure. That's what they say, ain't it? So that's what he thinking. I think that's what he thinking. I think that's what he thinking. Or I don't know. It's hard to say. It's hard to say because there's other. I don't know. But if your goal is to bring Carolina Panther culture to Buffalo, y'all, that should be a red flag. You ain't want them problems, man. You do not want them problems. I promise you. I promise you, man. You see how close y'all got this year? It looked like y'all had it. That's what we was looking like. And you know what? I'll take that any day. I miss that. Lord knows I miss just maybe having a chance. Maybe. Getting my hopes up. I miss that so much. If that's your goal, congratulations. But it ain't gonna get you no Super Bowl ring. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, if it do, look, I'm gonna eat my words. You know what I mean? If it do, I'm gonna eat my words because I'm like, they ain't doing nothing but building the Panthers. They ain't doing nothing but building the Panthers. I know what the Panthers do. Now, granted, we ain't even the Panthers no more. I mean, I don't know what we is. But I'm telling you, I'm just showing you. You got to watch for red flags like this. You know what I'm saying? Because we you know what I'm saying? And see, it's still Panther fans that believe that anybody that come here, we can fix them. Y'all seem like y'all starting to do that. Anybody that y'all can pick up Panther players and we can fix them. Okay. Good luck. Good luck. This show definitely gonna be chat heavy, man. So I'm gonna be reading these chats. So if y'all hear me go quiet for a little while, it's because I'm trying to read these daggone chats. Desma Young, what's going on with you? He said somebody told me this organization turning into the Jets. Was that somebody me? I wouldn't be surprised if it was me. Because I definitely believe it, man. We turn into a bottom 5 team. We are turning into a bottom 5 team. Some people don't want to see that. Some people don't want to see that, man. That's why I said, look, y'all ain't gonna like. Look, that's why you got to blow it all up. You got to blow it all because the way we looking, we on the wrong trajectory. Ain't that what they say? The trajectory is off. Big facts. Too busy says, I miss saying at least we had a good season. Man, listen. Pretty please bring that back. Pretty please. I said it so many times after the game, like, man, I really just didn't even care because I knew we wasn't even good. My emotions wasn't into these games. Nothing. Now, when I get on here, I get it, I get very animated because that's just why I do. That's just me. But during these games, it's like, man, this team ain't hitting on nothing, man. It's like you knew what was going to happen. It's like you knew what was going to happen. Morgan Captain Mo, what's going on? Michael Samuel said, just like we fixed Sam Darnold. He should definitely be an example of how the Panthers ain't fixing nobody. They ain't developing nobody. None. Nobody. I can promise you that. None. I don't care what nobody say. You could probably you could say, oh, Dante Jackson. No, I ain't even gonna give them that credit. They ain't developing nobody. They might use them, but as far as developing players and making them better, heck no. They don't know what they're doing. James, he says, this is the first year I wanted us to lose to get Rule fired. I don't know if I want us to lose. I just didn't care if we won. Uh, I'll say that. I'll say that. FYI, I do have a little. One of my last shows will be about what I want in the draft, what we should do in free agency. I'm gonna have my man Key from 704 Charlotte Bound Show, aka the Keep Pounding TV Network. It's like 100 of them. I just learned. So I'm gonna have him on, and we're gonna go through some stuff about what I want to do. Cause I seen somebody ask me what I want in the draft and stuff. Because I'm gonna be honest, I ain't liking what I'm seeing. I ain't liking what I'm seeing, y'all. I don't really want to go in because this ain't what that show about. This ain't what that show about. But I don't like what I'm seeing. It's like a rerun. This junk's scary to me, dog. This junk is scary to me. How many times we go through this and folks still gonna do the same thing over and over and over again. Folks just don't see it, man. But we're gonna talk about it. I'm gonna save it for that show, because that show gonna be pretty long. All right, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, Chris G. Mr. Clean, what's up with you? I got to see what my man said. Let me see if there's a hater comment. I got to just in case I got to lock him up early. My man Chappelle says, I think our offense will be better next year and we can become division champs. I hope so. That's what I'm gonna say, dog. That's what I'm gonna say, Chappelle. I ain't gonna like you. That wasn't even that was a good one. That was a good comment. That was a good comment. That was a very optimistic comment. I like that one. See, I'm trying not to get into bump it. Chris G said, Pat, what you think of this QB class? I see what y'all trying to do. Y'all trying to distract me. Y'all trying to distract me from the real issues. That's all right. We gonna get to it. Pat, what you think of this QB class? I'm gonna tell y'all like this. Y'all know I ain't no super duper college scout. I ain't about to sit up in here and say I know. Hey man, if we pass on this dude, it's a dude in the 5th round we could get. I don't know. I don't truly know. But I will say, the buzz doesn't sound like this QB class is that high. Now with the Senior Bowl, I'm starting to see a lot more people say, okay, yeah, this QB class is solid. I feel like the buzz on the QB class is starting a little bit slower than it did in the previous years. You know what I'm saying? If we gonna get a QB, it gonna be early. If we gonna get a QB, it got to be early. I ain't gonna say too much more. We gonna save for later, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna go too much more into it. We gonna save it for later. Angel Eyes Fancy, what's up with you? Them Saints $80 million over the cap. That was a sidebar I just learned. Man, them Saints ain't got no money, and then everybody left. The Saints ain't got no cap space. Matter of fact, they owe the salary cap people. They owe the salary cap people. And Sean was like, all right, I think I'm going to just take some time off. I need to step away from the game. Left them people look like, we ain't got it. You told us if we sign Drew Brees one more year, one more time. You told us we sign Michael Thompson one more time. I know, bud. Gotta go. I don't think I can be around here for this. Let's get into it, man. Y'all trying to distract me, man. Oh, man. Yeah, Trill 174 million. How they let y'all do that? Y'all can't play next year. Y'all gonna have to play with a whole bunch of Arena Football League players. Get some people from the Washington Commanders. Get some people from the Washington Commanders, the Arena Football team. Anyway, sorry. Y'all, it's a mess right now, man. This is a mess. And you know what? We kind of been knew it was a mess, man. And it's sad, yo. This is sad, man. It is sad. We knew it was a mess. You know what I'm saying? But we kind of talk around it. Like some people talk around it like it's a conspiracy, and then some people they talk about it, but it just don't get the publicity that it needs. But guess what? You got to see this publicity now. You got to see it. You got to see it. If y'all have not heard, welcome to Planet Earth. How was that rock you was living up under, man? Brian Flores is suing the NFL, dog. Now, I said on this for a couple of days. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really, no, it ain't, not a couple of days. I'm tripping. It just happened. I wanted to wait, man, because I wanted to see what was going on. Man. And this man is dropping names. Not everybody's name. But he dropping some people's names. You hear me? Telling everybody business. And it need to be done. Doggone it. It need to be done. Brian Flores says he is being discriminated against, and they only interviewing him to check boxes. And we've been saying that. I've been saying that, like with the whole Pep Hamilton situation. Pep Hamilton ain't want to come here. They know they was just trying to check a box just to say they talked to a black dude last week. We already checked. They knew who they wanted. It was like, hey, look, man, can you come in here and sign this paper? Said we had talked to you. So we kind of knew that's what the Rooney Rule was going towards. Like, you ain't got to hire him. You just got to talk to him. At least talk to him. That's sad. You got to come up with a rule to talk to the black folks, man. The NFL, y'all wrong for this. But he feel like he was being discriminated against, and he got evidence. And you know who gave all this up? Who messed this up for everybody? Who messed this up for the Southern Mafia? Daggone Bill Belichick, the greatest coach of all time. Y'all can't sit up here and tell me that Bill Belichick ain't know what he's doing. People say Bill Belichick is like a genius. Y'all can't tell me he ain't set up there and like, yeah. Congratulations. I heard you got the job. Congratulations. You So what happened was he had text Brian Flores telling her congratulations. Come to find out, he meant to be, he didn't know they was talking about Brian Dabble, whatever dude's name is. Now, I don't know, and maybe y'all can help me out. I don't know if he thought he was texting Brian Dabble, or if he thought the news reports were saying that Brian Flores got the job. You understand what I'm saying? Either way, how you mess that up, dog? Was you not reading the whole article? You saw Brian like, oh, that's my homeboy. Congratulations, Brian. You got that thing, dog. he said, Coach, thank you, man. I appreciate you speaking that word. I appreciate you speaking that thing into existence for me. He said, wait a second. This ain't feeling right, man. This ain't feeling right. Hey, Coach, you talk about Brian Dabble, man. He's like, oh, man, I messed up. Man, Bill, they gonna kick you out of the Southern Mafia, dog. They gonna kick you out of the Southern Mafia, man. Like, you done. You're done. Like, they gonna kick you out, boy. They look, don't be surprised if Bill Belichick get fired now. You know what I'm saying? Or he decide to retire. Don't be surprised. He said, you talking about Brian Dabble? He's like, yeah, I messed up. Big time. Man, that's terrible, dog. That is terrible. So after this happened, and I'm pretty sure this is only pieces of it, because if you read the reports that's coming out, you read some of the lawsuits, and whoever leaked that stuff, man, shout out to y'all. I'm pretty sure it's public information, but I appreciate y'all putting it on Twitter, because I wasn't going to look for it. But it's a lot of stuff that's been happening, dog. Okay, It's a lot of stuff that's been happening with this dude. Not only that, that's why they feel like, the reason why he feel like he was fired. Apparently, there's a whole nother backstory that don't nobody know about. Now, y'all remember when Brian Flores, right before he got fired, and then after he got fired, news started coming out, oh, the players hate him. He real toxic, and folks was running with it. Even the Southern Mafia member wannabes. I call y'all wannabes because y'all will never get there, because the real Southern Mafia don't even like the people who, them low folks. You hear me? They was like, he don't like the players. Tua don't like him. That's why they fired him. He's a jerk and all that. All this stuff started coming out with him. Started coming out about him. The players weren't saying none of this. You just started seeing pieces of news coming out about this dude being a butthole or whatever. Come to find out, this man owner, y'all, this right here, this was the big news to me. This man owner told him he would pay him $100,000. Y'all heard that? $100,000 to lose games. $100,000 to lose games, dog. $100,000 to lose games. Y'all realize how damaging that is, man? Y'all realize how crazy that is to sit up there and say, look, we trying to tank. Y'all know, man. I get on here whenever Panther fans say, we need a tank. I get on here, I be like, man, you cannot get an entire team to tank. That don't even make sense. How you get 53 dudes to say, look, we need to lose this game? I didn't think tanking was a real thing, man. I did not think tanking was a real thing. I was like, how you gonna do that? What coach is gonna get out there and say, look, I ain't trying to win this game, so y'all just go out there and do whatever y'all want. Just do whatever y'all want. Y'all know, I'd be like, man, that's impossible. Not in Miami. And I thought that was crazy. $100,000. Now, the serious part about it, okay? Y'all know I'm going to keep it serious because I don't want to, my daddy said I be playing too much, and there's a time to laugh and time to cry. But I'm going to say this. I think it's messed up because if you look at Brian Flores' situation right now, and there's another coach that we're going to get into later. If you look at his situation right now, that $100,000 would have pretty much been his career, how he would have been able to make his money. Because if he would have started losing games, he would have been seen as a bad coach. And it's already bad for him because he's already a black coach. So he wouldn't have been able to get no other jobs, and he would have been seen as a daggone bad coach. You know what I'm saying? So that little funky little $100,000 that he would have made, and I'm pretty sure that man bills higher than that, wasn't worth it. So I'm glad he didn't take it. Because it was a lose-lose situation. Regardless, man, this junk crazy. And I'm glad he taking it to this level after that situation. You try to win these games, bump that $100,000, because regardless, if you don't win, then you're going to be seen as a bad coach anyway. They don't want you to be successful. That is crazy. They holding you down. Now, let me say this real quick before I move forward. Let me say this. If it was me, we would look like the worst team in the world. You hear me? Man, please. $100,000. Man, pay off my student loans, man. I can get this looking like daggone necessary roughness out here. You hear me? I can get us looking real bad out here if you want to. Man, I can get us looking like the little giants. Pay off a student loan, man. But in Brian Flores' case, I'm glad he didn't do it. That's some dirty junk, man. Now, a lot of people look at it as, okay, they tanking, they want a better pick. But then also, you got to look at as in somebody gambling, man. They in Miami too? Somebody gambling, man. That could be some gambling. Like, to me, that's the biggest issue, man. To me, that's, I ain't want to say that's the biggest issue, but that's a huge issue as well. For real, for real. Niggas they told y'all Matt Rule crooked. Somebody did tell me, like, what if Matt Rule doing that? It gotta be Matt. Please look, just come out and tell the truth, man. You know what I'm saying? Matt, if that the case, just tell me that's why we losing these games. Cause David Tepper, he paying you to lose. Please. Pretty please. Please tell me you got a quota. You had a quota to reach. You getting 100,000. Getting 100,000. Wow. I hope that's why we losing these games like that. It's like, Pat, you think that's what Matt Rule? I hope so. Knowing his behind, he just losing. He just losing for no reason. Okay, just losing for no reason. Ain't even making no money. Just losing. It's a doggone shame. You hear me? So yeah, this situation is crazy. Let's see, Doug Martin, I appreciate you bringing this up. This man also said, and this is the probably another reason why Pep ain't want to come here. You know what I'm saying? Because these owners do stuff like this. He also said he had a interview with the Broncos. I think the Broncos. He said he showed up on time. You know what I'm saying? That man, he showed up on time, ready to go. He said they was late and they showed up and they was drunk. He said that everybody showed up drunk. They wasn't even taking this man serious, man. Now imagine how this man probably felt sitting up there in 2020. In 2020, I don't know exactly when this happened. In the 2020s. And you done got cleaned all up, and here come these jokers walking in here, drunk, laughing at oh, what's up with you? So what would you say your weakest strength? I say, Brian, excuse me. What would you say your weakest strength is? And what would you say your strongest weakness is? Thank you. Have a blessed evening. The secretary gonna see you out. See you later. Drunk. Somebody got to answer for this. Somebody got to answer for this. Yeah. This man could not take no more. This man could not take no more. Then on top of that, Bill Belichick, y'all, text the man, say, hey, congratulations. Man, and you ain't even got no job. That ever happened to you before? Imagine Lowe's called you. Because I know some of y'all done applied at Lowe's a few times. Some of y'all can't apply at Walmart because you done messed up. So you can't even go to Walmart. Imagine Lowe's call you and say, can I speak to Michael Samuels? No. They say, can I speak to Michael? Michael, I just want to tell you congratulations, man. You know what I'm saying? It be the supervisor, low supervisor. I just want to tell you, congratulations, you got the job. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be driving the forklift, you know what I'm saying, in gardens. And, you got the 401k. You got the health insurance. Congratulations. God bless you, man. And you happy about that job, Mike. You happy about that job, Mike. And do you think about it like, dang, wait a second. Lord, I thank you, but I ain't even fill out no application yet. I ain't been on the interview yet. I just filled out the application. I ain't even been on the interview at Lowe's yet. I'm just that good. You know how we do, though. Y'all know how we do. Man, Lord, I thank you, man. I ain't even had to do the interview, and they chose me. They say, I ain't even had to do the interview, and they chose me. That's what I'm talking about. You go to big, thank you, and then get a call back. No, Mike, you don't call back. I mean, they'll call you. You call them, asking, hey, you told me congratulations, but you ain't gave my schedule. say, look, hey, a girl named Sandy just called here and you know, she told me congratulations, but what day I'm supposed to come in, man? When is orientation? I bought some khakis, you know what I'm saying? I got some steel toes, you know what I'm saying? You know. Oh, man. We ain't meant to call you Michael Samuels. We meant to call Samuel Michaels. But we did get your application. Samuel Michaels got the position, but if you want to come in for the interview anyway, man, you'll be sick to your stomach, Mike. You'll be sick to your stomach like, oh, Lord. Jesus. Man, can you imagine what he meant? Man, that junk could make you sue somebody. See, we couldn't do stuff like that. All we had to do is chalk it up and go to the temp agency in the morning. That man said, I'm about to sue somebody, man. I ain't going through this. I done seen enough. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Them folks is dirty, y'all. The NFL is dirty, man. The NFL is dirty, and I hope a lot of folks who really don't see an issue. I mean, it's so many people, man. It's junk sickening. It's so many people who don't see an issue with this, and I don't get it. Like, you can't be that blind. Hire the best person for the job. It's 31 dudes that's better than him. I'm sorry. Especially as a Panther fan. And can't no Panther fan, look. Any Panther fan that say, I don't see. Hey, Mike. You ain't lying, it's you. Look, somebody got to get it. Somebody gonna get it, man. Shoot. But any Panther fan, even if you don't, let me ask you this. If you ain't got an issue with this, you don't see the issue, because somehow you be blind. I don't see the issue. He didn't do what he was supposed to do. The owner said lose game for $100,000. Why he ain't lose game for $100,000? My girl Tiana Gilliam, what's up? Man, I appreciate that cash out, girl. What you doing? Y'all shout out to Tiana. Y'all make sure y'all give a shout out. But for any, let me do it like this. For any Panther fan who's saying they don't see the issue, can you honestly say that you feel like Matt Rule is a better coach than Brian Flores? I ain't gonna use that because that might be a hypothetical. Do you honestly feel like Matt Rule is a better head coach than Eric Bieniemy would have been? I say, If y'all don't see the issue, I don't know what to tell you. You hear me? If y'all don't see the issue, I don't know what to tell you. Now imagine this man going through all of that. Not to mention, this story he told about meeting, he couldn't even say their names. My man, Michael Samuels, I appreciate that super chat. I might owe you though, dog. I might owe you though. Shout out to Michael Samuels. On top of that, this story he told about meeting with some unnamed quarterback. You done say everybody's name. You don't stop now. Don't do that. No, man. Look, if you gonna be a snitch all the way. You know what I'm saying? You playing by their rules now. You got paperwork. Your name on paperwork. Keep it going. Don't stop. Get that money. Expose everybody. Brian, you really got the power to bring the NFL down, and I'm here for it. I ain't got nothing else to do. You know what I mean? My team ain't doing nothing. Next season. Shoot. Bring them down. But this unnamed quarterback, what he said, Stephen Ross, I think that's the owner name of the Dolphins, said they wanted to do some illegal tampering and say they wanted to meet with the quarterback and talk with the quarterback. Don't nobody know who this quarterback was. Some people say it was Tom Brady, which could make sense. Some people said it was Deshaun Watson. I don't know who it could have been. But apparently, he didn't want to meet with the quarterback. He didn't like the quarterback. I think that was the case. Somebody he didn't like or he didn't want the quarterback. To me, Brian Flores sounds like a guy who know what he want. You know what I'm saying? He might make a good GM/coach. You know what I'm saying? Because he sounds like a type that know what he want on a team. He don't want the owner too much putting the input in it. Or maybe he just didn't want to do it the way the owner was trying to do it. You know what I'm saying? But whoever this quarterback was, he was not feeling it. He was not feeling it. And don't you know, since he wasn't feeling that and he didn't go along with what the owner said, it's fans that really said, well, then he shouldn't have got the job. I don't see the big issue here. I don't see the big issue. Just break the rules, brother. But see, they don't understand that folks like him, coaches like him, don't have that luxury of being able to do that kind of stuff. Okay? If they get caught up, their world is over with. You know what I'm saying? Their world is overdone. Dunzo. Okay? If he get caught up in some type of scandal, it's done. Look at what Bill Belichick done been through. The Deflategate. This man got caught cheating twice. Filming and stuff. Spygate. Everything. And he's still here. Man, imagine if one of these black coaches did that. Man, them dudes would be coaching at the Boys and Girls Club. Come on, students. Come on, students. And have to do an interview once a week with the news. Yeah, I'm just trying to get my life back together. You know, I've been over here ministering to the kids. Ain't no way they'll be able to stay in the daggone NFL. But some folks, they don't see that, though. They don't see that. This man has spent his whole life being this, staying on the straight and narrow, trying to be the best coach he want to be. And you going to tell him, all right, if you lose a couple games, we give you 100,000. Okay? I'm about to meet this unnamed quarterback on my yacht. You understand what I'm saying? We about to meet up on the yacht. And I want you to come on down. Just tell him a little something. Tell him a little something. And he said he wasn't going to do it. I see Tab up in here. Got a shooter in here. Don't y'all get to talking greasy. Orlando of Florida, 704. What's up with you? Rex Smith, what's going on with you? P. Nuttio. Fishbowl, what's going on with you? King Dragon. Y Big Jordan, what's going on with you? After all of that, yeah, it's time to blow it all up. It's time to blow it all up. This man was on 4-5 news shows today. Yeah. And you know what's happening? It's a domino effect. Because like I started off by saying, this has been talked about. The whole Colin Kaepernick thing. We saw Colin Kaepernick getting blackballed for what he believed in. You know what I'm saying? And fans, they found a reason for that. He can't play. He's just not a good quarterback. I don't see what the problem is, Pat. Who cares if he been to a national a Super Bowl? He's just not that good of a quarterback. What you want me to say? They try to drag that man, and they try the same thing with Brian Flores. If he don't take it this far, it's gonna continue to happen. We have talked about this time and time again. I make jokes about the Rooney Rule, but look at what the Rooney Rule has become, man. It ain't changing nothing. Matter of fact, it got worse. Look at what they doing with Mike Tomlin. Mike Tomlin had to have back-to-back winning seasons, and they still don't like this dude. They still do not like this dude. They ready to get rid of him, and it's only one. Shout out to Ron Rivera. But it's getting worse. Man. So it is time. So now that Brian Flores has done that, it has been a domino effect. And now we seeing these other coaches coming out. Y'all, don't settle, Brian. Don't you settle, man. Don't you settle. We could tear the NFL down. Don't you settle. Don't you settle. Okay, remember now, they only want to give you $100,000 for losing the game. You know what I'm saying? Don't you settle, unless it's in the billions. If you, get the billions now. Then look, brother, then you got to do what you want to do. Okay? Become a billionaire. Don't you settle for no $20 million. You better settle for the big bucks. They got it. They got it. Steven Ross got it. Get some of David David Tepper money. He got some money. They could all go in together just so you won't say nothing. Just so you won't say nothing. Now we seeing Hugh Jackson coming out. Hugh Jackson saying, oh, yeah, I've been doing that too. They made me do that too. That's why I was losing all those games. Look, if any coach is smart, Jim Caldwell, any coach, any black coach, if you were smart, say that's why you lost them games. Man, they was trying to, they say they was going to pay me. That's why I was losing. But Hugh Jackson came out and said, yep, pretty much. The Browns made me do it too. And it's funny. This was funny. Somebody said Hugh Jackson got to be a billionaire then because he lost all them games with the Browns, and they said they made him tank. Blow it up. Blow it up. Shoot. Blow it up. We saw what they did with Steve Wilkes, man. We saw what they did. When Steve Wilkes was here, we knew he was the best, the next best thing. They gave that man 1 freaking year, dog. 1 freaking year. 1 year. He looked like a competent coach. He looked like, you know what I mean, a new coach who was, you know, but I feel like he could have did something. 1 year. We already talking about Mike Tomlin. He can't have no losing season. It's a wrap. They waiting on him. They can't find no scandals or nothing. I had tweeted this, man. I want to see what Mike Tomlin got to say. I hope this keep going. You know what I'm saying? I hope the powers that be somehow don't shut Brian Flores in. I think they're going to probably throw him enough money, though. We're going to start to see this kind of die out. But hopefully we get to see. I want to hear what Mike Tomlin got to say because I know he probably will break down crying. I can't go nowhere. Help me. Help me. I've been fighting all my life. Ever since I've been here. Shoot. The game guy. Appreciate that. He said, hear about Marvin Lewis and John Fox. This is another one. The same thing happened to Marvin Lewis when it came to Carolina Panthers. Now, of course, Carolina Panthers fans are going to say, look, it worked out, though. So it ain't racist because it did work out. But the same thing happened with him. They said John Fox got the job, and they brought Marvin Lewis in just to check the boxes, just to say they talked to a black dude the other day. That's what's happening. And they getting tired of it, man. They getting tired of how long you think this mentality do the NFL, how long do they think that's going to last, man? Yeah, they say minority coaches, but in an industry where they really ain't minorities. In an industry where they really ain't minorities, most of the team is black. Oh, you a minority. The whole team look like me. I don't know what you said. We talking about America. We talking about America, though. But how long you think this mentality gonna last? You gonna get these millions. You gonna squeeze it. Because now you starting to see this stuff starting to come out. Pep Hamilton said, man, I ain't about to sit up here and talk to y'all, man. Matt Rule thought he was going to check a box. He thought he was going to check a box with Pep Hamilton. Hey, we want to set up a Zoom meeting with you. I'm going to send you this link. He probably wasn't even going to interview him from his house. He probably going to do it from his phone. Give him an interview. Hey, how you doing, Pep? How you doing this evening? How the churn? You know how the wife and the churn doing? Huh? Okay, we're going to start this out. What's your weakest strength? Okay, what is your strongest weakness? Okay. Nobody doing that, man. Pep said, man, I ain't going through this with y'all, bro. I I ain't doing this, man. People talking, man. Like when you look at what's going on, you can tell people talking. Fishbowl said Jerry racist. Jerry Richardson racist. Shocker. Man. Oh man, Joe Clary said Mike Tyler said be like all my life I had to fight. I'm telling you, when that come out, if Mike Tomlin that type of guy, I'm be honest with you, you know what I'm saying? It might be a reason Mike Tomlin has been around for so long, not just because of the wins. He might be, you know, one of the ones who able to stay in there, if you get my drift. You know what I'm saying? And talk with owners, and they, you know, he's a good one. Maybe. But they thought they had one in Brian Flores. They was like, no, y'all not gonna do this to me. I tell you that much. You ain't about to do this to me. You trying to make me look bad. You trying to make me look bad. You want me to lose. Then on top of that, when I'm trying to leave, you try to sully my name. They really tried to ruin this dude's name. For real. The Southern Mafia. You can't do that, man. You can't do that, man. Come on now. Rex Smith says Rooney and a Super Bowl ring is why Tomlin has stayed around. I believe that, man. He definitely can't. I think he can't lose no more games. And the rumor is that David Tepper was one of the ones that wanted him fired. David Tepper, even after winning the freaking Super Bowl. But you can't get rid of Tomlin. That'll be blatant. Everybody will see that. Come on now. Come on. You can't do that now. You can't do that. You cannot do that. You cannot get rid of Mike Tomlin. And I'm pretty sure all them owners meet up at the golf course, at these little conventions. You hear me? On the yachts, and say, look, I don't want one on my team, okay? Y'all got to keep him. Poor little Steelers. Who the owner of the Steelers? I know that's like, Pat, how you don't know the owner of the Steelers? Man, come on. Why I got to keep one, man? I'm ready to move on. No, you got to. Cause it's a young guy like out there. He an offensive lineman coach at Oregon. He seems like a good guy. His uncle go to my church. I want him to be my head coach. Nick Ian says, I knew once sports betting became legal, we was about to have these problems. This junk is crazy. And so obvious. This junk is so, y'all not even good at this. You can't, this ain't 1995, man. We're in an information age. Stuff travel like this. They got cameras everywhere. Ask Robert Kraft. You remember when Robert Kraft got caught up? He got caught up in a whole sting. What happened to that? Got caught red-handed. Literally. You can't get away with that stuff no more. You better get on the straight and narrow. Man, you can't do all. They thought was this is what we gonna do. We about to fix the system. We about to make betting on sports legal, and then I'm about to bet on the team that my team play. You think you'll get away with that? How you make all these billions and you this dumb? How you this dumb and still breathe? How my mama say. How you this dumb and still breathe? Shoot. Man. Um, it ain't gonna last long. It ain't gonna last long. And we seeing now what this whole situation with Brian Flores, man. I wish him all the best, and I hope he see it all the way through, Colin Kaepernick style. You know what I'm saying? You don't need the NFL, bro. It's a new age. You know what I'm saying? This stuff is getting old. All these players now, y'all millionaires. To be honest with you, y'all can start your own league. We wouldn't have this problem if y'all would let Diddy buy the team. And that's another thing. Ain't no black owners. You know what I'm saying? And somebody hit me up and said, dang, who was it? I can't remember who told me this. But there's the same black billionaire dude that paid off everybody's student loans said they should buy Denver. Hold on. Wait a second. I just thought about that. So, I don't know if y'all heard Denver Broncos up for sale. I think that's still news. I don't know. I ain't seen nothing different. But folks are saying, you know, this guy, Robert Smith, that's his name. Robert something. He could buy the team. Because he a billionaire. He don't want to buy that team, man. Y'all remember whenever the Panthers was up for sale, everybody wanted to buy the team. Diddy came out and said he wanted to buy the team. Steph Curry. Everybody came, you saw black folks with money say, hey, I want to buy the team. It's like, yeah, it's a little vetting process you got to go through, though. We are a very integral organization. We take stuff serious. And Diddy, we heard you put a hit out on Tupac. So, no, you can't be the owner. You don't even know the team name that you're trying to buy. But this stuff is some secret organizational stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? And so, look at what this organization is. Look at what this league is. You know what I'm saying? It can't last this long. It's going to come crumbling down. It's going to become crumbling down. But yeah, I thought about that Denver Broncos situation. Like, nay, this stuff come out. What came out first? Was it the Brian Flores or was it Denver Broncos selling their team first? It's a mess, man. This is a mess. Shake and Bake, what's up with you? The game guy said Robert Smith said he ain't gonna bid. Yeah, he know better, man. He know them circles. He know them circles, man. He's like, oh man, I ain't going up in there. I ain't want that team, man. You know what you got to do? You know how drunk you got to get? You got to be alcoholic to become a owner in the NFL. I don't want to be no alcoholic. And you got to try heroin at least once. Nigga says, Pat, let Panthers continue to lose so we can bet on the disaster. That's what folks was telling me to do all season. It was like, Pat, just bet against the Panthers. Easy money, man. Yeah, Rex Smith says they wouldn't even let Ben Navarro buy the Panthers because they were afraid his last name. Like, what you mean, Navarro? Ben say, man, I'm from Charleston, the Southern Mafia headquarters. Nah, what you mean, Navarro? What do you mean? Who you? Let me see your birth certificate. He said, I could buy the team, and I'm going to pay more. I don't trust you. I don't trust you, Ben. He outbidded David Tepper and everything. He's like, no, we're going to go ahead with Dave Tepper because he already been vetted. He already been through the vetted. Y'all, this corny, y'all. I don't like stuff like this. I don't like when stuff start to make sense. Like, this some bull crap now, dog. I don't care who buy the team. You know how they said, or better offer. Whoever got the best offer, that's who's gonna get this. That's who's gonna get my team. Nah, I'm gonna go with Dave Tepper because he's already been vetted because he's already part owner. What the vetting process? What is the vetting process? I mean, come on, really, like for real. What is it? You could have sold this team to somebody who actually lived in the Carolinas, even though I think Ben Navarro might have been a little bit, Southern Mafia. I know that Dave Tepper has already proven himself. I know, but come on, how hard is this vetting process? How much longer would it have taken? How much longer would it have taken? I'm pretty sure you act like y'all was trying to sell this man a house and it take 45 days. We got to hurry and sell the team. Oh, what? We got to hurry and sell. I got to hurry and sell this team. Somebody lying, man. That's what they say. They say Diddy put a hit out on Tupac. Diddy ain't put no hit out on Tupac. Shout out to Diddy. Why Big George says Matt Rule was probably killing the bets. Matt Rule made a killing. Matter of fact, let's go check Matt Rule bank account. Let's go check his bank account. Okay. Sometimes he looked a little too comfortable. All in all, y'all, we're gonna follow this story, man. I plan on doing a couple more shows. And then we're gonna take a little break, and then maybe I'll come back with some new content. I'm still trying to figure out, man, what the heck what kind of content I'm gonna do. But like I said, I ain't going nowhere. The channel ain't going nowhere. But I ain't following this. No, you know what? We're gonna follow this NFL news because it's time to go. Your time about up, NFL. We need some big changes, y'all. We need some big changes here. You hear me? We need some big changes here, man. And I think this right here gonna set it all off. You know what I'm saying? They done swept the whole Colin Kaepernick thing on the road. They under the rug. They did real good the whole time Colin Kaepernick was doing all that protesting and marching and stuff. They did real good of discrediting him. He ain't good. He can't throw. He trying to set up a private workout because he don't want people seeing him. Yeah, Brian, go on all the news. Go on all of them. Go hit up BET next, MTV, Cartoon Network. Go do some. Look, Nickelodeon be doing NFL games. Go on Nickelodeon, talk to some folks on Nickelodeon. Yeah, blow all this up. My team ain't doing nothing next season. Shoot. I ain't got nothing else to do. All right, y'all hit that like button one time, man. I appreciate everybody who was in the comments, man. Y'all really kept this show going. Scott Yang says, who you like best, Pat, from the Senior Bowl, QB wise? Of course, I'm gonna go with Malik Willis right now. I'm gonna watch the Senior Bowl. But right now I like Malik Willis. Hold on, Moni. Hold on, Moni. That Matt Rule whole name for real, man? Or you just saying that? Because that is funny. That is funny to me. That is funny to me. Why Big Jordan says Kenny Pickett. I'm gonna watch some more stuff on him. I watched some film on Kenny Pickett, but nothing that really, got me excited, man. I actually watched Malik Willis against Coastal in the bowl game last season, and I like what he do. He got a killer instinct that I like. But like I said, I watch him in the Senior Bowl. I'm going to do a whole show. Like I said, shout out to my man's Key from Nine Lives Panther Podcast. I think Nine Lives Cats. It's something with 9 lives. We gonna get on here, you know what I'm saying, and we gonna work some stuff out. You hear me? Matthew Kenneth Rule. Man, that's wild. All right, y'all. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Hit me up on Twitter at Pat Coltrane. Hit me up on Facebook, Pat Coltrane. Look, if y'all don't see me dropping no videos, just hit me up over there. You know what I'm saying? That's where I be at. Especially Twitter. Facebook, you can always message me on Facebook. But Twitter, that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. You hear me? Panther fans, y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all week, man. I appreciate all the cash apps, man. Man, Tiana, girl, I appreciate you. You hear me? Hey, yo, Nels, I appreciate you, big dog. You hear me? Lisbeth, my girl, I appreciate you. And my man's Jack 2 times. I think that you Jack. If it ain't, shout out to my man's, I'm gonna just say Jaden. Appreciate you, Jaden. If you want to support the channel, I appreciate the super chats. I'm trying to get my credits up, y'all. That's why I'm taking so long. Because I think I did get a super chat. But I know one from my man's Michael Samuels. I appreciate that super chat, my guy. Panther fans, we gonna have fun regardless. I ain't do a whole lot talking about the Panthers because there ain't nothing to talk about. You know what I'm saying? I will say this about Matt Rule. I see he making some steps to upgrade his coaching staff, and I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? The whole Ben McAdoo, we're gonna see how that work out. You know what I'm saying? And this nephew-tism you got going on. We finally got a new special teams coach, Chris Taboo, whatever his name is. But he done some good things. So Matt, keep going, man. But I got a feeling y'all gonna mess it up. You hear me? I got a feeling somebody gonna mess something up. I ain't gonna get my hopes up. If the Panthers make moves, I'll be back. You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all hit that notification bell. If the Panthers make some moves, I'll be back. If they make some moves tomorrow, I'm gonna go live tomorrow. If they do something tomorrow, I'm gonna go live. What else we got to do? And I'm gonna continue to follow this Brian Flores story. Get you $50 billion, brother. If you get you $1 billion, okay, you did your job. Yeah, you can only do so much. Shoot. Let everybody else fend for themselves. Shoot. You did yours. Get your money, brother, and leave. Shoot. All right, y'all. Y'all take it easy. I am gone.